Kohima observes 7th World Food Safety Day with focus on science-backed food practices. Kohima, June 9, 2025. The 7th World Food Safety Day was observed today with thoughtful deliberation and student engagement at Chandmari Higher Secondary School, Kohima, under the global theme, Food Safety, Science in Action. The event was held under the aegis of the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, as part of its Eat Right India movement, aimed at promoting safe, nutritious, and sustainable food habits. The program was graced by Anoop Khinchi, IAS, Commissioner of Food Safety and Commissioner and Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Nagaland, who attended as the special guest. In his keynote address, Khinchi emphasized the vital role of scientific interventions in ensuring food safety throughout the supply chain, from farm to table. Food safety is everyone's responsibility. Scientific practices and informed choices are key to protecting public health and ensuring sustainable food systems, Khinchi stated. Dr. Mereninla Senlem, Head of Department, Directorate of Health and Family Welfare, attended as the guest of honor. She led a session on the dangers of unhealthy food habits and obesity, particularly among children and adolescents. A healthy diet must begin at a young age. Awareness is the first step in fighting lifestyle diseases, she noted. The event was chaired by Marsanla, assistant teacher at Chandmari HSS, and began with an invocation by Bendeng, supervisor. Students actively participated in a quiz competition on food safety, and a live demonstration on common food adulterants was conducted, giving attendees hands-on insights into detecting unsafe food products. Through informative sessions and interactive activities, the program underscored the importance of science-based food safety practices, healthy dietary habits, and the collective role of institutions, educators, and individuals in ensuring food security and public well-being. The observance concluded with a renewed call to eat safe, eat right, and eat mindfully, echoing FSSAI's national campaign to build a healthier India through informed food choices.
Vice Principal, our lower section supervisor, my dearest teachers and students. As the chairperson of today's program, with great delight, I welcome all of you to this World Food Safety Day, which is observed globally on 7 June. But since 7 June was a national holiday, we are observing it today. Students. All right, thank you. In today's fast-paced world, where food travels long distance and comes from a variety of sources, ensuring its safety is not just a matter of health, but it is also a matter of survival. This year, World Food Safety Day is observed under the theme, Food Safety, Science in Action, to raise awareness about the importance of food safety and also, most importantly, to remind all of us the critical role that scientific innovation and research play in ensuring that the food we consume is safe and healthy. I can assure every one of you here that you will leave this hall today well informed and inspired to inculcate a cleaner, safer, healthier food habits. So, without any further delay, I request our Sir Bandang, lower section supervisor, to grace the program with the invocation.
Make this entire day the program unto your mighty hand. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Presence of our special guest, Shri Anoop Khinchi, IAS, Commissioner Food Safety and Commissioner Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Health and Family Welfare. And our guest of honor, Dr. Mereninla Senlem, Head of Department, Health and Family Welfare. Now from Food Safety, Nagaland, we would like to acknowledge their presence, their help, their contribution with a little token of appreciation. So now may I call upon our critical vessel, food analyst and deputy director, State Public Health Lab to do the honor. Thank you. First we have, for the special guest, Shri Anoop Khinchi, IAS, Commissioner Food Safety, Commissioner Secretary to the Government of Nagaland Health and Family Welfare. Next, we have our guest of honor, Dr. Mereninla Senlem, HOD, Health and Family Welfare. We have the principal, Chandmari Higher Secondary School, Vice Principal, Chandmari Higher Secondary School, Srimati Mereninla, Chairperson of today's program, and Shri Bendam, Supervisor, Chandmari Higher Secondary School.
Food Safety Day, as our chairperson has shared, that it is celebrated on 7th of June every day, but every year. But this time, since it was a holiday, so we are having it today. But doesn't matter, the importance remains the same. It is actually celebrated, the World Health Organization and Food and Agriculture Organization, they jointly actually promote this event so that to create awareness regarding the food safety. How important food safety is, at least I am told 16 lakh people, they fall sick every day in the world by consuming unsafe food. And then you can imagine what loss we have of economy, and then the students, if they fall sick, the earning member of the family, it has got a wide repercussions actually. World Food Safety Day is celebrated every year on 7th June since 2019 to raise awareness about the importance of food safety and its impact on human health. Food security, economic prosperity that aims to prevent, detect and manage foodborne risks, contributing to safer and healthier world. As millions continue to suffer from unsafe food each year, this day serves as a powerful reminder of the collective responsibility of producers, regulators, consumers to ensure the food we eat is safe and handled hygienically. So it is there the importance come of this day, where we have to collectively, make everyone aware, from the producers, from the transporters, and the consumer, of course. The industry actually needs to work with us as a team, giving out protocols on hygiene, how a food material has to be packed, how it is to be the producers, the people who are cooking the food, perishable items, how it has to be hygienically handled, so that when it comes to the consumer, it is in a consumable form and it is not harming anyone. So this is what the importance of this day today, and the theme this time is science in action, on how science, innovation and data can reduce the threat of foodborne illnesses, ensuring food safety through various researches by providing the right tools and knowledge that prevent contamination of food, extend shelf life and improve quality. Science is at the heart of the food safety. It helps us understand what makes food unsafe and guides us on how to prevent foodborne diseases. Without science, it will not be possible to maintain food safety along supply chains, which often span the globe and cross multiple borders. It is through science that one can identify and manage food allergens, creating safer options for individuals with dietary restrictions and allergies. As I've already shared, so many people, they fall sick because of unsafe food. So we have to, we have to be alert and we have to make people aware. The food safety, nutrition and food security are closely linked. Unsafe food creates a vicious cycle of diseases and malnutrition, particularly affecting infants, young children, elderly and the sick. In addition to contributing to food and nutrition security, a safe food supply also supports national economies, trade, tourism, stimulating sustainable development, globalization of food trade. A growing world population, climate change and rapidly changing food system have an impact on safety of the food. I'll just share with you in a very succinct way how science, it is contributing, it is helping. Like microbiological analysis, food preservation and processing. It's very important to have the proper technique of food preservation so that the food we receive is in a consumable form. Technological advancements, safe handling practices, food chemistry, analytical techniques, risk assessment and management. There should be research in food safety and regulatory framework should be in place so that nobody is able to harm anybody actually. Then when I was sitting there, I just went through this display. I think everyone should read it. There are, avoids and adopts very clearly mentioned. I hope somebody can just read it. Someone can just read it, huh? Because I cannot see from this side. Huh? The main idea is you have to, reduce your intake of processed foods. Why? Yeah, please do that. Thank you. You can take the mic.
Okay, here are some high sugar snacks and beverages, fried and processed foods, high calories desserts, and limit screen time to less than 2 hours because we all know, like, we're just addicted to our phones, no? So it's better if you could limit the usage of that, and then better try to adopt the intake of whole grains and pulses, include fruits and vegetables in daily diet, dairy and protein-rich foods, and encourage outdoor play. So these are just some of the minor changes which you can do in your daily life. Thank you.
So I hope when we take more calories than is required, then it goes extra in our body, and then all the diseases they start. Students are there, they're very young, but as we grow up, the more calories you take which is not required, then you'll have hypertension, you'll have diabetes. Even child diabetes is increasing now. I have seen students 8 years, 10 years old, they're having diabetes. The reason is that we are unknowingly consuming. The processed food is, it is after a research, the research which is done in a wrong direction actually. After research, they develop your taste buds. Lot of sugar and lot of oil. It is deliberately designed in a way that you cannot resist having more actually. You just notice when you eat this fast food burgers and all, you have one, you want to have one more. Because it is that taste bud which is developed for these high calorie ingredients are there. So you have to be very, very careful. Try to eat fresh cooked food, because when a food is freshly cooked, the temperature actually it has to be, there is a danger zone of temperature. A food which is below 5 degrees centigrade and above 60 degrees centigrade is safe for consumption, because it has less of microorganisms, and if the food lies in between, then there are chances that we can get infection. So we should eat fresh cooked food because it is cooked at above 70 degrees, so it is safe for your consumption. You are less likely to fall sick. And the food which are not using now, it has to be safely kept in a refrigerator below 5 degrees so that there are no microorganism activity in that. Apart from that, what was that? Yeah, obesity. This is also actually becoming health hazard nowadays. And the obesity has got relation with the type of food we are consuming. We don't need that unnecessarily we are consuming, our requirement is not there. And that extra calorie is playing all those trouble in your body. Even children also, they are facing a lot of problems. Stomach upset, gas formation in small children, 7, 8 years, 10 years old, they are facing this problem. So why unnecessarily eat these high calories which you don't require? And then, as we just read out, please do play more, physically active. The sedentary life is really going to give you trouble, diseases maybe in your youth also. So you have to be careful from now. Try to be physically active as much as you can. I request the school principal also, please try to engage them in physical activities, walk, playing football, things like that. Nagaland has been like it's a place for sports. Actually, people have love for this. Don't let this love die. Now, please be on the ground. Be on the ground and be physically active. I can assure you there will be no obesity. You reduce your diseases like anything. Even I was, I have lost 4 to 5 kgs just by controlling this extra sugar I used to take. 4 to 5 cups of tea with all 1.5, teaspoon of sugar. Not required actually. I reduced it a bit. Then slowly now I take very minimal quantity of sugar. Of course, I take tea, but I take it in a less quantity now. Our Honorable Prime Minister has started a anti-obesity drive. So where we are requesting everyone to reduce the oil intake by 10% to start with, because it is difficult to altogether do away with it. So start with gradual reduction, 10%, and then see how much you can do that. What we do is we add a little amount of water, the amount of oil we are reducing. It doesn't matter. The taste, the oil doesn't give the taste. It is the spices which you add that give the taste. So reducing the oil will not make much difference to the taste of the food. So you can try, you can tell your parents also. So try to reduce salt, sugar and salt, sugar and oil. Please speak up, don't sit like this. So I think the message today we can take up today is we'll try to reduce these things and we'll be physically active. You are the future of this country, so you should be in a very bustling with energy and in a good health. So I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Obesity drive. Our commissioner has already highlighted to you about the food habits that we should adopt, the food safety habits that we should adopt, and the adverse effects of the foods which has on our health. So I'll be talking about obesity, and we all know what obesity means. And a person is called obese when there is abnormal accumulation or excess accumulation of fat in the body, which leads to some health problems. So how do we measure this obesity? We measure this obesity, you all know, in the BMI or the body mass index. Okay, so when your body mass index is more than 25 to 30, you are considered as overweight and obese. So according to statistics from the National Family Health Survey, more women are being obese in our country. And in the age group of 15 to 49 also, we have 6% of women who are obese and 40% of men are obese. And this obesity, as our earlier speaker has highlighted, is seen even among the children as young as 5 years. And this obesity, why our country is starting this anti-obesity drive is because this obesity is growing at an alarming rate in our country also. Initially, obesity was thought to be a disease of the affluent countries of the West, mostly America and Europe. But now it's affecting our country also, and we are seeing it. It's not only in the urban population, but we are seeing in the rural population also, and in all the age groups. And why is it of national interest or of national emergencies? Because of this we get lots of diseases. In medical parlance we call it non-communicable diseases like hypertension, like diabetes, like kidney problem, like chest problems, and all these problems we are seeing it. And as a practitioner, I also see children coming as young as 9 years, 10 years having blood pressure. We always thought, oh, blood pressure, itu tu bura-buri khala bimar ase, like that we think. But we are seeing it in children as young as 9, 10 years, and it is an area of concern because, as our already speaker said, you are the future of our country, our nation, our state. If you are not healthy, how can we grow forward? How can we progress? How can that Vikshit Bharat happen, which our Prime Minister is always highlighting about it? So, seeing the importance of this, our Prime Minister also in his Man Ki Baat address always speaks about this anti-obesity drive and the need for the awareness and to reduce obesity, as you have seen in this, all these banners and standees, to reduce oil by 10%. So in our Naga context, of course, our foods are mostly usually boiled. So we should also reduce the intake of our fats from our non-veg, like from our meat, products also. So we should, you as students, why we are targeting you is that you go and tell this to your parents also, so that you tell your parents these are good foods, these are not good foods. And another cause of obesity which I see in our state also and everywhere is because of the consumption of junk foods also. Junk foods, processed foods, your chows, your momos, your chips, your YYs, your mamas, all these are not healthy foods. So as much as possible, try to eat the home cooked food. Try to go, our Naga diet, actually it's a very healthy diet, the local Naga diet, because we eat mostly boiled only. So, and fresh vegetables, and we eat all the homegrown food. Initially it was like that, but now coming back to the urban centers and all, where we cannot have a kitchen garden also. But you can promote the kitchen garden nowadays. Foods, local foods, I mean, like you can grow your own vegetables in the thermocol, whatever spaces you have. So try to inculcate that habit also, so that your food which you are taking is healthy, is organic. That is the plus point of our state also. So you can eat, and the fruits also, try to eat the locally available fruits, the seasonal fruits. We get lots of, now is the banana season, then the papaya season, then the local mangoes. So it's better to go local. So eat what is available at our state and in the season also. I think in the Ayurveda also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm talking about another alternate medicine, but they say eat the fruit which are grown this season, in that season only. That's more healthier. So if we do all these things, then lots of physical activities is also being needed. Another cause of obesity is because of the lack of physical activities. All of us are having these mobile phones. We are talking about the young people, even we adults are also all addicted to it. So we all have to reduce the screen time, go for more activities. We are staying in Kohima, there's a pleasant climate. Try to get up early in the morning, have proper sleep, reduce your screen times. I can see many of you using the mobile also. So I think in the school, no mobiles should be there. And more of outdoor activities also. So sports should be also included, that Fit India, Khelo India and all these things. So all these drives should be taken, and the school has to take proactive roles, and you students also have to go back and tell your parents also, tell your friends also what the do's and don'ts. So I hope today's event will encourage all of you and to make our state a healthy and our country a healthy country. Thank you.
So I request every one of you to be be here. And as we come to the close of our first session, on behalf of the school, I express sincere gratitude to the Department of Health and Family Welfare of all the many schools, for choosing our school to have this or to observe this significant day with us. And also I extend gratitude to our special guest, our guest of honor, and our special guests and guests of honor, for your time, for your insights on food safety and healthy living. A big thank you to all the staff and officials of, I'm told that even industries department are here, so a big thank you to them also, and also to the department staffs and officials of Health and Family Welfare, and not forgetting the media fraternity. And also a big thank you to all the officials, staff, students for your behind-the-scene efforts in planning, coordinating, and setting up the whole and this program. And last but not the least, a big warm thank you to each one of you gathered here for your presence, patience, and attention. Thank you so much, everyone. Now let us all, since we have all been part of this, and I'm sure it has been informative for every one of us, I encourage all of us to let us continue to spread awareness, not just among ourselves, but also let us try to take it home to our neighbors, to everyone in and around us. And we should, try to spread this awareness.